Good morning. It is Monday, March 24th, about 2:30. We got the coffee rolling. Let's get another week going.
Welcome to Bonesaw Poker. I'm Brad, and this is a week in the life of a recreational poker player. Let's get into it. All right, gang, it is Monday morning, and we have a tanker and 3 stops and a refill, Lakeland and 2 Tampas. And we're going to talk about taking shots, moving up, and what that means as far as bankroll needs, and moving up. Are we moving up to 1-3, 2-5? So that's what this week will be about. So let's talk bankroll for shot taking. Now, if you listen to conventional wisdom, you have to have 20 to 30 to 100 buy-ins when you play poker. So if you go to 2-5, or at Derby they have a 1-3 prime, which I believe the max is 1500, and Hard Rock Tampa has a 1-3 Ultra, which I do believe is also 1500, and their 2-5 is either 1000 or 1500. So if you're to have 30 buy-ins at 1500, so I can't shot take until I have my bankroll up to $45,000. Yeah, I don't think so. So put in the comments what you think about bankroll and how much you need. I have a certain number in my head. When my bankroll gets there, I'm going to shot take at either 2-5 or one of the 1-3s. And later in this video, I will bring up like Derby Lane, what their 1-3 is, and what the Hard Rock 2-5 and 1-3 Ultra are all about. And so I'm saying once I get a certain point, I'm going to take 1500. I'm going to buy in for $1,000. I'm going to have another 500 in chips for topping off, so on, and take my shot. And if I fail, I'll go back down to 1-2. Now you can say, well, geez, you're putting a lot of emphasis on one shot. That's why it's called shot taking. So at 1-2, if I got to build my bankroll up to 45K, or what if I have to have the 100 buy-ins like one guy wants? I mean, what, I got to have $150,000 to go play 1-3? It's ridiculous. I mean, I turned 58 in a couple of weeks. I mean, I don't have 30 years to roll a 1-2 bankroll up. We got to move this thing along here. So once I hit that magic number that I have in my head, I'm going to take it. Now, it's a little ways away. It's probably a few months away, especially as little as I'm getting down to the card room, but it is in the plan. Good morning. It is Tuesday. We got the tanker today. It is fully loaded. We're ready to go. We only have 4 stops today, which is a little unusual, but we'll take it. Be a nice, easy day. Nice change of pace. And for poker today, I've got Berkey's podcast lined up. Of course, I'll catch Rice later. His video drops at 6. I waited till 11:30 to drop my video and do it Tuesday. I'm going to do Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Last week, I did Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. The Monday one did the worst numbers by far, and the Tuesday and Wednesday did pretty good. So, I don't know. We'll just try some different stuff, see what happens. And this week's theme is about shot taking. And when I get home tonight, I'm going to I'll put on the Derby Lane's website of what their 1-3 prime is about, and we'll cover that. And then maybe tomorrow I'll do what the Hard Rock has, and we'll go from there. All right, so here's Derby Lane's website, and down here is where they talk about their prime. Now, it's a 1-3, and if you get 50 hours of play in the month, you're getting $500 in rake back. Free booze. I don't drink, so that doesn't do much for me. $3 an hour in food comps, which is nice, and $500 instant pay jackpots. I'm not sure exactly what that's like, but it says our prime games are juicy and play like big 2-5 no limit hold'em, and let's see what it's got to say there. Now, when I was at Derby and I was talking to people about it, you can buy in for up to 1,500, and they say it
it's it's a little gambly. So you're not there to just nut pedal. Seeing a flop is 100 to 150 bucks, and they do bomb pots every dealer change. So if you're there to nut pedal, this wouldn't be the one to play. Now that I've been playing more aggressive and willing to do a little bit more gambly type of things, when I go to shot take, this might be one of them that I choose. Now I'm not sure how good the players are, if the players are good or if it's just people that like to get their gamble on. So that'd be an interesting thing to find out. So that's that one, and the next I'll do Hard Rock.
Good morning. It is Wednesday, and today no tanker and one stop down in Cape Coral. So a pretty easy day. Got to do a pre-trip, head over to the branch, get loaded, get going. And for poker, we got Berkey's podcast. Rice will drop at 6, and then mine drops at 11:30. And when I get home tonight, I will try to remember to pull up the Hard Rock in Tampa, their 1.3 Ultra and 2.5, and see if I can get any information of what their limits are on that. And since we're talking about shot taking, so I will see you tonight. Good morning. It is Thursday, and we got the tanker today. We have 2 stops Fort Myers, 3 stops Sarasota, 2 stops Tampa, and we got to reload the tanker along the way. Gonna be a long day. For poker, I got Berkey's podcast lined up. I'll catch Rice's video later on. Now, shot taking. Last night when I got home, I tried to look up the 1.3 Ultra at the Hard Rock in Tampa, and I couldn't find any info on it. So when I go this weekend, I'll find out again. But we're just going to go off of my great memory of when I asked the dealer several months ago what it is. So this should be interesting to see how well this matches up. So it's 1.3, and I believe you can straddle twice. 1.3, 10, 20, and from what I understand, it's always on. So it's basically a $20 big blind. $1,500 max buy-in, which would make it 75 bigs, which means it's a short stack game. And then they do a bomb pot. I don't think it's every dealer change. It has something to do with orbits. And so it's a pretty gambly game. So if those numbers are correct, if you're buying in for 1,500 and the straddle is 20, I believe that's 75 bigs. Now, the question is, compared to 2.5, where there's no mandatory straddle, well, it's not mandatory, but, where it's not a gambly game, they're not doing the bomb pots, it's just 2.5 with $1,500 buy-in, which means that you got 300 bigs in a normal game and 150 bigs when the straddle is on. So keeps it more standard. Now, for a person that's shot taking, that like a player like me that's gone to different websites, read books, try to improve their game, try to learn the fundamentals and up their game. Does a player like that have an edge in that 1.3 Ultra where it's more gamble, or is the edge gone because there's more gamble? That's the question. So leave a comment down below, and leave a comment this time too. You guys aren't leaving enough comments. So let me know what you think. For shot taking, is that one a little too high risk? Stick with more of the 2.5, the more traditional, and let me know. So if you're ever wondering what I do for meal prep when I talk about I have to do meal prep on Sunday, it's for when I'm trying to eat right, and I got this little cooking bag here for my meal, for my lunch. And this week I did ground beef,
egg, bacon, or ground beef, egg, salt and pepper. I should have put more egg in there. Not a lot of egg. Some weeks it's just scrambled egg with sausage. Last week was ground beef, sausage, onion, salt and pepper. So that's kind of hard to cook when you're in a day cab. If you're in a sleeper cab, most sleeper cabs have refrigerators and microwaves in them. So you got to do what you got to do. Otherwise, end up eating at the truck stops or fast food and trying to lose weight. So here we are. All right, this video is turning out to be pretty long, so we're going to break it into 2 parts. So we're going to end it here for the part 1, and then tomorrow will be part 2, and we'll see you at part 2.